All right, today we're jumping into a manifestation technique that you've probably seen all over the internet, the 369 method. Now, according to our source for this explainer, a YouTube channel called Mindset Vibrations, the secret to this whole thing wasn't discovered by some modern guru, but by one of history's greatest minds. The key to the universe. I mean, wow, talk about a powerful hook, right? And it's supposedly from the legendary inventor Nikola Tesla himself. So what exactly was this key he was talking about? Well, according to our source, this wasn't just some deep philosophical thought. The claim is that Tesla believed the secret to everything was literally hidden inside a specific set of master numbers. And that brings us right to our first section. What's the deal with Tesla's cosmic key? We're going to dive into the theory behind these three very specific numbers. Okay, so the first number in this cosmic code is 3. Now, in a lot of spiritual traditions, 3 is a huge deal. It's often seen as the symbol of creation, the link between mind, body, and spirit. Following that, we've got the number 6. And again, in these kinds of belief systems, 6 is all about harmony and balance, aligning the physical world with the spiritual. And the final master number that completes this powerful trio is 9. 9 is often tied to things like completion, universal wisdom, and enlightenment. So we've got 3, 6, and 9. But what really makes them so special, according to this theory? Well, this is where it gets really interesting. The source brings up this concept it calls Vortex math. The core idea here is that the universe has this hidden numerical pattern. And while most numbers just kind of get stuck in a repeating loop, this theory claims that 3, 6, and 9, they're different. They exist outside of that cycle. And that's the crucial point. According to this, 3, 6, and 9 aren't just playing the game. They're supposedly controlling it. They're the master keys that sit outside the system, pulling the strings of reality. You could say they're the puppeteers, not the puppets. Okay, so we have these super powerful numbers, but so what? How does this actually help us? Well, the 369 method isn't just an abstract theory. It's presented as a direct solution to a really common problem, why manifestation seems to fail for so many people. And the source gives a really clear diagnosis for this struggle. It suggests the issue isn't on the outside. It's not bad luck or fate. No, the problem, it claims, is on the inside. It's a scattered subconscious that's just sending out weak, mixed-up signals. So this leaves out a really clear journey. You start with the problem, that scattered subconscious pulling you in a million different directions. And the goal is to focus your thoughts so intensely that they start to vibe with what the source calls the universal frequency, the underlying vibration of reality itself. So how do you get from scattered to focused? Well, that's what this is all about. This brings us to the core of the 369 method. It's the specific daily ritual designed to take all that messy energy and give it one single, powerful direction. And the steps are super precise. First thing when you wake up, you write down your specific desire or affirmation 3 times. Then, sometime in the afternoon, you do it again, but this time 6 times. And finally, right before you hit the pillow, you write it one last time, 9 times. So what's the logic here? Well, the idea is that by using these so-called master numbers, 3, 6, and 9, as your guide, you're doing more than just writing stuff down over and over. You're actually intentionally tuning your mind. You're trying to shift from that scattered state to one that's perfectly aligned with the universe's own frequency. But listen, this isn't a one-day fix. The method comes with a very specific timeline and a pretty incredible promise. Which brings us to our final section, the 21-day promise. So, the commitment here is for 21 days, straight. The source really emphasizes that you have to do this ritual every single day, no skipping, because that's supposedly how long it takes to really lock that desire into your subconscious and broadcast that signal out to the universe loud and clear. And after those 21 days of focused work, what happens then? Well, this is where the source makes a really wild claim. It says to literally watch your reality bend to match what you wrote. The idea is that your actual physical world will start to shift and reconfigure itself to reflect the new reality you've been building on the inside. So there you have it. We went from a mysterious quote, supposedly from Tesla, all the way to a daily writing ritual. The 369 method really presents itself as this powerful tool for changing your life from the inside out. Which leaves us with one final big question. Could a simple sequence of numbers really be the key to reprogramming your entire life?